Oh, no doubt, no doubt. Well, I just got through telling our team that I think this is year number 34 for me, and I've never been more proud of a group. The way they competed and the way they fought and how resilient they were. I think we were down 11. I don't know how much time left to go, and the kids just kept believing in each other and making plays, and these two on both sides of me made some huge plays. Jenny Bryan brought a extreme toughness to the game, and I thought she did a great job defending hand down near the last 10 minutes of the game, and I thought that's what turned it around. When Tiffany Bias plays like this and is that explosive off the dribble and creates a lot of things for others, she's a really, really special player, and I thought she stepped her game up tonight. We challenged the kids before the game. If you haven't played like you're capable of playing, this is the time to step up and take your game to a new level, and I think our kids did that.
Jim, I realize stats are not everything. You can't just look at the book and the numbers and say, this is the way the game was played. But if you look at this one, it was screwed down, it was tight, and every number was close, and even shooting was close. But that seemed to be the difference maker. And Brian comes in and hits 3 for 4. Is it that simple?
You know, it's not that simple. I mean, it's clutch shots. It's clutch shots, and what we did to start the second half is we were, I believe, 1 for 12 at half from 3, and we made a conscious effort to go inside. Made a few shots where they had to go down a little bit, and that opened up the outside and opened up basically the last big shot that we had. But yeah, the numbers are huge. It seemed like we gave up a lot more than 12 offensive rebounds, but that's a lot better for us. And as much as Tiff handled the ball tonight and only had 2 turnovers, as hard as we were pushing it, I thought that was just a big-time game.
You coach just talked about taking your game to the next level and like, kind of seizing the opportunity. You haven't played a lot in the last few games, and so did you kind of feel like this was my opportunity to come in and do something?
You know, as a player, you have your ups and downs, and, you know, I kept getting in the gym and kept working, and he had faith in me, and he put me in the game, and I just stepped up.
That 3-pointer the last time, how'd that feel?
It felt good coming from Tiffany.
When did you know it was in? In the air?
Before she passed it to me, I said, I better hit this. I would let her down, and I didn't want to do that.
And that's something you made an extra effort to get better at shooting the 3, right?
Yes, sir. You know,
if I'm not mistaken, that went all the way back to like off-season and preseason. You were told by the previous head coach that he wanted to see you do that. So that's pretty cool.
Was that the play that was drawn up off the timeout?
We called a chase look, and what that was, that gives us 3 or 4 options where Tiff comes off the high ball screen, and we had Lindsay Keller on a pick and pop going to the left side, and we had Jenny on the right wing, and if she was covered, we could have thrown it inside. So the kids ran what was drawn up to perfection.
Jim, you mentioned the concerted effort in the second half to be better inside offensively, to open it up. Is there a residual from playing Baylor that after seeing Griner and having balls swatted around like that, it takes you a while to get used to confidence inside again?
Well, I think that's a great point, Robert. I think we started the game that way, and when you play Baylor, you're always doing one of these, looking out of the corner of your eye where she's at, and I thought we played a little bit like that and missed some shots that we normally hit inside and had some good looks off of it. But very pleased the way we played the second half, and I think if you ask our kids, we weren't happy the way we played the first half. We wasted a lot of possessions. We had a lot of empty possessions, and for this team to be good, we've got to get a good shot every time down.
Coach Littell, Coach Cole had some wonderful things to say about you and the way you take over this basketball team. How do you keep this win in perspective? This is a young group of girls, and this is just one game out of many, and I don't think you want to get too high with wins and not too low with losses. So how do you keep this in perspective?
Hey, let us enjoy this one today, okay? You're absolutely right.
I want you to enjoy every bit of it.
You're absolutely right that this is one game, and here comes another tough one right down the road. And what you've got to do in this league is you can't pat yourself on the back very long, and you can't stay down when you've had a bad outing. And we played poorly the second half at Baylor, and we came back today. So, I mean, that's what it's about. And you know, we're going to enjoy this one today, and then we're going to go back and get ready for the next one. But you're absolutely right. There's a lot of highs and lows in this league, and how you handle adversity kind of defines who you are. You know, Vicky was a presence defensively. I got to do something to get her going better offensively. It's on me to do that, but she's always a presence defensively, and I thought she altered some other shots besides the block shots, but I thought she was very good on the defensive end of the floor.
Hey, Jim, Jenny didn't play in the first half. What was that made you think, you know what, I'm going to give Jenny Bryan a shot here in the second half?
Jenny Bryan played great in this game last year. You know, she played great in this game last year, and this game means a lot to Jenny Bryan, and she obviously stepped up and met the challenge.
Would you have been comfortable this time last year letting her take a three-pointer in that situation?
You know, I'll tell you the way, I think our players will tell you this. If we put you on the floor and you're open, we expect you to shoot the shot. You know, because with the shot clock, if it's winding down and you don't take a shot when you're open, it just seems like you never get a good shot if you turn a shot down. So answer is yes.
Talk about the defensive stop there at the end. Talk about the defensive stop there at the end.
I mean, it was a close game, so really you have to put the pressure on. You can't really relax and let them bring it up and slow down the clock and let time click off. So, I mean, I just went back to my old ways and fundamentals is get down low, play defense, and make them turn, especially, I mean, it's winding down and the game's on the line, so you really need to make a move.
Jen, you look like you're in thought right now. What do you think? What's in your head right now?
I still don't think it's soaked in that we won yet. I think I'm still playing the game, actually. It'll sink in a minute.
Jenny, you said this game means a lot to you. Can you elaborate on that?
You know, just a rivalry. OU, OSU, it's always been that way. It's big in my family, and you know, my dad played at OU, and he wanted me to go to OU, and I didn't get the opportunity, and I came to OSU, and it's just a challenge, and I like playing in the challenge.
Can you talk about the toughness you brought? Because you definitely did bring the toughness like that.
You know, that's what makes me a good player is my toughness. You know, I'm not blessed with, you know, a good shot or blessed with this or that. It's just if I go out there and work hard, I think I can achieve what I want.
Anything else?
Coach, just the emotions of this game, you know, the Bedlam series, and then how the game went. It seemed like at the end of the game there was a lot of emotion.
You know, first of all, I wanna. We had a comment about Sherry Colt. She's texted me a lot. She's called. She's been a good friend, and I think this is one game. It's important to keep it in context. They've had our number for a long time, so it's big for our kids, but they've had our number for a long time, and it's one game out of the whole 18 games. So I want to mention her name and the fact that she's been good to me during the tragedy and during this situation. And again, I just answer your question. So proud of our kids, the way that they never quit tonight.
Coach, you mixed up the starting lineup today and had Tony starting. Last game here, she was really talking about being a team player and having that bench role. Just kind of talk about the change today.
I think our 4 post players are interchangeable, and depending on who we're playing in the matchups, we can mix and match. They all 4 know they need to play. They all 4 know they need to contribute, and we'll have different starting lineups the rest of the year. And I think our players are learning to accept that hey, you know, it isn't about who starts, about who finishes, and I want to get my minutes and compete and help the team.
Thank you all.
Well,